Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but I finally have pretty much all of them. The last one I don't really want to count as part of the series, but I will anyways because it is technically part of the series. But I'm going to be reviewing all of the Epic Mickey games. So, let's get into it. So to start, we have Epic Mickey 1, which the case is pretty damaged, as you can see. It's not in great condition, but then again, I've had this since I was young, so it's not surprising. But it has kept in shape. I have the manual and the disc and the original case, so I can call that a win in my book. But in my opinion, this is my favorite. This is the best out of all of them. Has the most Epic Mickey aspect out of all 2.5. But it's a solid game. I'll show you footage right here. Now everything that we just saw in that footage, that's kind of why I think it's the best. But moving on. So, I will rate this number 1, which I'm sure they will probably be in the order they came out, but we can start rating them. And I'm sure you guys are mentioning this. You guys probably can figure it out before I upload the next time, but that is going to be the next video. Is the building of it and the showing it off. So that will be the next video, so stay tuned for that. You guys can subscribe if you want. Like the video, I guess. If you guys enjoy the content, you guys enjoy the content. I don't upload often, but when I do, I try my best. So it gets really tough during the year, and summer is the majority of the time when I can upload. So thank you guys for being here. But let's hop into the second game. So the second game, as you could probably guess, is Epic Mickey 2. But in this game, wow, look at that. You can play as Oswald. So this is the second version of this game that I've bought. Originally, I bought the PC version. I had played it once at a friend's house, but that's pretty much the extent of what I had played of this game. I'd always played the first one, but the second one's pretty good in my opinion. It's a little underrated, but it's not as great as the first one. But I bought it a second time, and for getting it like pretty much already pre-used, the disc, in my opinion, I don't know if that's showing off on camera, but the disc, in my opinion, is very good quality. So, I don't know. Yeah, we can show you some footage of the game right here. And with the footage that you just saw, I'm gonna say it's gonna have to go in the second spot. So I was right; it is probably gonna go in order. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to change my mind because this game is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's really good, but they did somewhat, just a little bit, fix the camera on this, which I forgot to mention about this game. The only thing, maybe I did mention it, I don't remember, but the only thing that I really find wrong with this game is that the camera sucks. The camera is terrible. It is not great. But other than that, the game is a 10 out of 10. And with this, they fixed the camera, but they decided it'd be a great idea to add voice lines, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with that. Other than the Mad Doctor always having to sing. Other than that, the game is pretty good. So, we have both games here. But we're missing one. We're missing one game. And this game is kind of sad to have in the collection. But let's hop into that. So the last game I'm going to talk about, which makes me deeply irritated that it exists, is going to be Epic Mickey: The Power of Illusion for the Nintendo 3DS. Now these both were for the Wii. This was on the Wii U, Xbox. I don't know about the PlayStation. It might have been on PS3. And I know for sure it was on the computer. But this game, right off the bat, it makes it seem cool with the 3D render of Mickey right here. But as you can probably see the difference a little bit with both of these titles, all of the text being black and all of this text is white. But if you look on the back of this, nowhere do you see it say Junction Point on it. That's because when this game came out, Junction Point was already shut down. And they were pretty much already just milking the product for stuff. They didn't really care to keep it going. But if you look at the back of the first one, it says Junction Point and Disney Interactive Studios. But this one instead did Disney Interactive Studios and Dream Rift. And it was in 2D. It was terrible, and from my memory, I don't think it gives you a story on how you got back with Oswald. But the game's okay. Here, I'll show you guys some footage right here. And from that footage, you guys can see that this game is not great. If you guys like it, then you guys like it. But in my opinion, it deeply saddens me that this was made instead of keeping Junction Point on long enough for them to make a third game. Because if it was a perfect trilogy for the Wii, and the camera was all fixed, and every problem with 2 was fixed, I think that would be a great selling point for Disney. And Disney, in my opinion, Disney's going in the gutter. But other than that, the series was great at the time. It was very good, and I'm happy to have it in my collection now. Except for this. This should go in the trash can. But I do actually have the game. It's not just the case, and I have actually played it. It's not great. It's not great. But I have it. It makes me mad that this is in the collection, but like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm sure it's going to go in order it came out, and it did. This, by far, is my favorite. I don't think anything can beat this game, and it's one of my personal favorites. So if you guys have a game that you think I should review, leave it in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.